What's up, wrestling fans? It's me, Chris, from WrestlingInSession. Today I'm shooting another offset video, and today's topic is potential opponents at WrestleMania for The Undertaker. As some of you may know, The Undertaker's last appearance was at WrestleMania 27 against Triple H, and yeah, you know, it was a phenomenal match and everything, but people keep asking me, when's The Undertaker coming back? When's The Undertaker coming back? Honestly, he will be back, but I don't think he will be back anytime much before WrestleMania. He may make sporadic appearances, like just to, hype up WrestleMania, but I don't see him wrestling before that. But luckily, I think he will be at this WrestleMania, and he's competing. His winning reign is on the line. He's 19-0 currently. He's about to become hopefully 20-0, and people are asking me whether it's going to be his last match or not. Honestly, I see it as his last match if he wins this, regardless if he wins or loses. I think the 20-0, that's going to set it in stone. Yeah, and onto who I think he may potentially wrestle. I mean, there's numerous people. I mean, of course, one, Triple H, because the night after WrestleMania on Raw, he said, I'm going away, but I'll be back if you want to be back. So he kind of hinted that there may be a rematch, potentially. That would make it the third time that they wrestled each other at WrestleMania. Of course, The Undertaker won the first two. So, I mean, who knows what could happen with that. And other opponents, another guy I think is Del Rio, because he was recently interviewed, and he was asked, WWE officials, I heard, were actually hyping Undertaker to wrestle Del Rio because they want him to, they're kind of leaning towards having him wrestle somebody he's never wrestled before, and somebody who's a top guy. Unfortunately, Del Rio is, so they're obviously going to maintain the Del Rio push, especially in a match that caliber against The Undertaker when he's defending his 19-0 streak, trying to become 20-0. Another guy, which, I mean, don't get excited out there, but potentially, very, 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 very highly unlikely, Brock Lesnar. Yes, because they had a little, they've had feuds online, and if you've looked it up, these guys don't like each other. They hate the living shit out of each other, honestly. I think it all started at UFC when, I forget which UFC it was. It was the one where Brock Lesnar lost to Cain Velasquez. They kind of got into it, I think, before and after the fight, and they've kind of been hyping things up, especially I don't know if I see Brock Lesnar wrestling. There's rumors that he may come back to wrestle Austin if Austin comes back, but if that doesn't fall through, maybe potentially Undertaker, because they still kind of have a feud, and I think they have unfinished business, if you see what I'm saying. And, there's much other guys I think, Taker could potentially wrestle. Sure, who knows, maybe he'll come back for a WWE title against CM Punk. Do I think that'll happen? Probably not. But the last guy who's kind of came to my mind is another guy who versed Undertaker twice at WrestleMania. Not Shawn Michaels, but Kane. Once, I believe, was it at WrestleMania 14 and WrestleMania 20. Lost both times. And there's a thing going on where, Kane's been gone for a little bit of time too, and I think, they're saying that he may come back with his mask or whatever, which might make things interesting, and who knows, maybe they'll say when Kane was gone, Taker burned him again, and that's going to hype up a match at WrestleMania. Who knows? But anyway, don't mean to cut it short, but those are just a few things I'm throwing out there. I mean, Undertaker, honestly, now that I think about it, I think if he does indeed win and becomes 20-0, which is most likely going to happen, I think this is it. I mean, the guy's about to be 47, I think, in March. And Mark Calloway had one hell of a career. And I'm going to cut it short. My name's Chris from WrestlingInSession. Stay tuned to our channel. We also have a Facebook page if you've never been on it, www.facebook.com/WrestlingInSession. Add us as a friend, and especially keep up with our videos. We got much more things in store. We plan on doing way different stuff, especially offset videos, taking pictures, a variety of things that we haven't done before, if you've already seen us. And we're planning on giving out prizes, so stay tuned, subscribe, and follow a few things that we hand out. Who knows, you might win something. I'm Chris. This is Wrestling in Session. Offset. Take care.